I'm Maggie Shane, and this is EatLikeYouGiveAShit.com. Today we're making marinated tofu bites. We will need 1/3 cup of good balsamic vinegar. This Sclafani brand is sweet and thick and aged, but it's been discontinued, and I don't know what I'm going to do without it. Add 1/3 cup of tamari. I like to use reduced sodium tamari. It's a mild soy sauce. And then 1/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce. And about 1/2 teaspoon of liquid smoke. Just a little bit of liquid smoke. I use 1 pound of organic tofu. This is super firm. Extra firm will also work. Now just mix your 4 ingredients. It's a real easy recipe to remember, 1/3 cup of 3 different things. Gosh, this is such good balsamic vinegar. What will I do without it? There's the tamari and the Worcestershire and the liquid smoke. Now whisk it all up. There's no need to squeeze this tofu. You don't need a towel. Just drain the liquid from the package and slice it up. Dice it into bite-sized pieces. Get a shallow pan with a tight-fitting lid and transfer the tofu into it. It's not really a pan, it's a shallow dish. Try to keep the formation nice and tight as you move the tofu over. And shake it down to get all the cubes into 2 layers and no more. 1 would be better. Now pour that luscious marinade over the tofu. Make sure all the cubes are touching marinade. Pop on the lid. Shake and turn and soak all those bites in marinade. You're going to want to refrigerate this for at least 8 hours. Longer's better. I usually do it overnight. I've done 2 nights and it has been wonderful. Now, cover a baking sheet in parchment paper or a silicone mat while your oven is preheating to 400 degrees. Spoon the tofu onto the baking sheet in a single layer. Bake for 11 minutes. And here they are all done, slightly browned, still tender and moist inside. You can cook them longer. You can cook them less time if you prefer. Tofu takes a little experimentation to get the texture the way you like it. I always use these as a topping for our giant salad bowls. These bowls already contain multiple greens, tomatoes, red bell pepper, celery, and red onion. I like to add diced cooked sweet potatoes and save 1.5 cups out for my favorite brownie recipe. Next, I add the tofu bites. This gives us protein. And carbs. Good stuff. Going to top it off with little sesame seeds. Get some omega-3s in here. We've already got superfood sweet potatoes in here and the very, very crucial greens. Now some sweetness. I like raisins for this dish. Sometimes I use pineapple or sliced apple or any other fruit. Mango would work. And I decided to add some crushed walnuts just as a final touch. It was really nice. The texture was delicious this way. For salad dressing, I use the Sclafani balsamic vinegar that has been discontinued, and I don't know what I will do. My husband uses a nice balsamic glaze, which I can also make. And that's dinner. It's done. See you next time.
And now a word from our sponsor.